This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So pen tool is more important. From now onwards, you are going to use pen tool only for selecting the object. But before that, first you should know how to use pen tool. Because pen tool is not like a laser tool. Because laser tool, if you select, just you have to click and just you have to select like this. So this is laser tool. So automatically it can select itself. But pen tool is not like that. Pen tool is, it will create path. Example, first we'll make some 2 points. Take brush tool. I'll reduce the size of this. I'll take as black color. 0.1 and 0.2, 0.3. Okay. Now I'll take pen tool. Shortcut is P, or you can go to this toolbox. There we'll see pen tool. Click on the pen tool. Okay. Just one click you do here. It will make 1 point. Okay. After taking pen tool, just one click, it will make 1 point, and it won't show any lines. Okay, like laser tool, it won't show any lines. Just move to the next point and click. Automatically it will create 1 line. Okay, so when 2 points, because we need 2 points to make a line, and one more point I'll click where you want. Again, one more line will be created. It won't show before only where you want the line. Okay, so just one click you do, and next click you move the mouse where you want to click the point and close it. Where you started, there you have to close. And if you press Alt backspace, it won't fill the color because it is path. Whatever you are doing with pen tool, it is called path. And to fill color in this, you have to do right click, make selection you have to do, give feather value. So in marquee tool, we have used no feather value, marquee tool and laser tool. We used feather, no, same thing we can give feather here, but right now I'm giving 0, then give OK. Now this will become selection. Okay, normal, like we are selecting in the pen laser tool, no, same thing. So it will be selected automatically. See, take pen tool, first point, the second point where you want. Suppose here only you want, just move there and click, just left click, and we can make it. Suppose if you want to make hole in this, there is no minus or add to selection, just you can select inside, automatically it will be subtracted. So this is subtracted area. Then you give make selection, give OK. So if you fill color in this, so only this thing will be there. Alt Control Z, there is no backspace for undo for the pen tool. Backspace only you have to use for polygon laser tool. For other than that, we won't use backspace for undo. Okay. So for pen tool, if any mistake happens, Alt Control Z, you can do undo. Okay. Next, we just made straight lines. But using pen tool, you can make curve line also. Just one click you do. The next point you move wherever you want and drag it. Wherever you're dragging to that opposite direction, the curve will get bent. Example, if you're moving on this direction, the opposite direction, the curve will bend. If you're moving this direction, the curve will bend on this direction. So make sure that which direction you are bending. To that opposite, the mouse you are moving now to that opposite direction, the curve will get bent. Again, I'll go here. Again, I'll click and drag. Don't leave the mouse button. Just like that, you have to click and drag. If you leave the mouse button, you can't bend again. Example, here if you just then again you're trying to bend this, it won't come. So click and hold on the point, then drag it. You should not leave the mouse left button after making points. Then you close it where you like. Okay, now take this. So you can create any kind of shapes. I have created one point here. Just you can bend. Again you can bend. Again you can bend. That's it. And close the points. Take one new layer. Do make selection. Give enter and fill the color. So you can choose any color you like. Alt backspace and Control D. If you want to make leaf kind of shapes and all, you can use by using pen tool. You can make it easily. Just one click you do, then bend it. The second point you click and drag. Then, if you just close to the start point, it won't look like leaf. And you can take a direct selection to adjust the point or move the point. But still it is not looking like leaf. So what should we do? After making the second point, hold Alt key. Okay, take pen tool only. Hold Alt key, and this point if you move, see you have to click and hold Alt key, then mouse left button. Just one click you do on the point. So this line will get cut. If you want cut this line, hold Alt key, then mouse left click on the points. This line will go off. Then you close the points automatically. It look like leaf. If you want to adjust this, take direct selection and adjust it. So however you want, you can adjust by using direct selection. So this is called direct selection. Shortcut is A, and below pen tool it will be there. Again you can take pen tool. So I want to make like a hole. See, if we do inside, it will make like a hole. If we do outside, if we create anything outside, it will add to the object. But if we do anything inside, yeah. Now you do right click, make selection. Give 0. and I'll choose green color for this. Alt backspace. See, outside of the curve, it makes us add to this. That means separate object, and but inside, if you select something, it will be subtracted automatically. Okay, it look like whole. So if we fill some other color also, mm, it look like whole only inside. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Using pen tool, lot of works you can do. So just one click. To cut the line, you have to hold Alt key and click. Don't forget that, and you can bend. Again, cut that. Again, you can bend and cut this point and close it wherever you like. Then take direct selection and click on the path and adjust as you like. So easily you can make this. And if you don't want to see the path, because if you do just Alt backspace, it will fill entire layer. Okay, it won't apply inside only, so that you have to make selection. You have to do right click, make selection, and if you don't want that, take path selection tool. In direct selection only will be having path selection. So dark color is called path selection. Just click on the path, so entire path will get select and delete it. Okay, so the actual is a pen tool we are going to see now. So first we'll download some image. So I'll go to that website. Yesterday I told you know that website I'm going, pixabay.com. So I'll get some high quality images. So it doesn't mean that you have to use Pixabay only. You can go for some other website also. We have lots of websites which are providing free images and high quality also. Let me go to this website only. copy paste and Control T and maximize. By holding shift key only, always you have to do maximize, then give enter to come out of transform control. Yes. Okay. So this layer I'll delete. So now I'm going to select only the elephant. We can use pen tool now and zoom in as much as required and just start selecting it. See, in pen tool you can bend the curve as you like. See, first one point you just click and bend it as you like. And hold control directly will get direct selection tool, and you can adjust the points wherever you want. You can move it, and we can adjust like this also. Suppose if mistake happens when you are using pen tool, then you can continue with pen tool. See, now this line is going this direction, so I'll hold alt key, then I'll cut the point. Then we can click and drag, alt click. Mistake happens means control alt Z. Once the selection is good, only your work will look good. Otherwise, whatever you do, it won't look good. So actually there is no need of going this direction, because this direction the object is there here also. So just one click you do and bend it. So using pen tool, you can select exactly as you require. So select this area roughly, no problem. We'll remove this part. So the full image is got selected. Now do right click and do make selection. Give feather around 2 or 3. Less than 5 you have to give. If the image quality is high, then only. Then press Ctrl J. See, I have selected the wrong layer. Ctrl J. So now only the elephant is got selected. Okay. So this area we can't do anything, but we can take this healing brush tool and reduce the brush size, and you can just remove these parts. And now I'll take spot healing brush tool, reduce the size. Yes. So this is enough. Okay. Now I'm going to download some other image. So I copied this image, Control V and Control T. Increase the size of this. And this one you bring it forward. And press Control T. Okay. So I want to give feel like this is walking in between the buildings. So what to do? So just go to the original layer. Just select the parts. Which one you want to be the front? I'll do reduce opacity. Yes. Now what you do? Only select the some parts like this building. Take pen tool and zoom in and start selecting it. After that, do make selection, give feather around 2, then select this particular layer, press Ctrl J. Now this one you bring it front. So now it looks like it is in the front. And even this building also. Press Ctrl J. Right click on that, make selection, Ctrl J. And this one also, I'll bring it forward. You can use laser tool also, because these are buildings, no problem. And this part I'll select and delete. It won't make much difference. That's it. Control D and zoom out. Now the elephant has green shade, so we have to adjust to brown shade, because the background has more brown color, and we have to give some sunlight effect and all, because backside this building and all, if we see some sunlights are there. So on the elephant also we have to give that feel. First we'll make it to brown color. So color balance, take it, apply a little bit of red shade, and if you want you can add yellow, it's not good. Yes. Then create one empty layer. Yesterday whatever we did, same thing you can do. Take brush tool, increase the brush size. So I'll take which color, So you can click on the eyedropper tool. We have eyedropper tool. So exactly this color you can get. So example, whatever color is there here, this color exactly you can get by taking eyedropper tool. Then you take brush tool. I'll take soft edge brush tool. Then I'll do paint. So I'll go to this elephant layer. After that, go to select menu. In that load selection you give. Again, you can select the elephant if it is required. Then go to that empty layer. After selecting empty layer, see, to select this elephant back only for this kind of PNG images, go to select menu. You have to give load selection. Load selection if you give, again the elephant or example this images also can select back. Now you go to that empty layer. So only this area you can paint it. So I'll reduce the brush size, square brackets. Now you apply overlay. Reduce the opacity level a little bit. Yes. If you want, you can give. Yes, Control D. That's it. So any question in this? And wherever you want, only that part you can select and duplicate. So then it will look like it is walking inside the building areas. Okay. Next, we'll see more about brush tool, because brush tool we didn't learn much things. So after clicking on brush tool, make one empty layer and choose some feathered edge brush tool, and you can increase or decrease the brush size. And but this is orange, related to orange color, but I don't want that. I want black color, so I can choose black color and just paint it like this. Okay. See, in the new layer I painted, don't forget. And if you go to, after selecting brush tool, in the property bar, if you see, we'll have lots of brush presets. Yesterday only I thought. And you take, in that you take grass. Click on the grass and just you drag it like this. So it will make grass, but it's not looking good because it's mixing with white color. So I'll Control Z. This also will make it to black. Got it? And you increase little bit the brush size. Now we can make some bigger size grasses. Yeah, that's okay. Now create one more empty layer. In that you fill with orange color. Alt backspace. Then that one you bring it down. So this is grass layer and this is orange color background layer. If you don't want this orange, you give some other orange color, or else you can mix it here. Alt backspace. Then you go to internet, or else you can here only you can draw. Take brush tool and use sharp edge brush tool and create one empty layer. So I'm creating one empty layer. So in that empty layer, I'm going to draw like tree. So it is too big. I'll reduce the brush size. By square bracket, I can reduce the brush size. Again, I reduce the brush size. Even more, we can reduce. Just roughly you do that. Then I'll tell you what to do. Because if you do slowly, you can do it nicely. Okay. Then you go for brush presets. There you will see leaves. Click on the leaf tool and just paint it like that. And increase the brush size if you want bigger leaves. But I don't want that much big. Reduce. And I want to give feel like it is scattering, but it has more leaves. And click on this brush toggle panel. Here you will see one small icon. It is called brush toggle panel. Click on that and click on brush tip shape, and you can increase the spacing level, and click on the scattering also, and you can decrease count. Now you go there. Now only less leaf will come. Okay, so even more if you want, you can reduce the count. Yeah, so that's it. Now I'm going to internet, download some other images. Before that, we'll see some sun effect will give. Create one empty layer below the grass and take the soft edge brush tool and increase the brush size. Okay, and click on the color, orange color. So I'll take little bit of dark orange. It's not looking dark orange. Even more, you can increase the brush size if it is required. And reduce the brush size. I'll take yellow color. Click on that. Again, you go for hard edge. Then reduce the brush size. One click you do. That's it. And you can select that particular layer. You can press Ctrl T, and if you want, you can make it a little bit bigger. Enter. Now go to internet, download some images. So I'm going to take this image, copy image, go to Photoshop, Control V, and this one you can bring it in the top. So you can select only the girl or including the rock if you want. I'm going to the new tool which is called quick selection. So next to laser tool we have quick selection. Take that quick selection and select only the object. So when you have some plain colors, you can use this option, not for everything. And scroll down, but it won't give exact. Only for rough selection you can use this concept. So the hands are not proper. We can take laser tool. Feather I'll give 0. I'll give add to selection. In this area I want my minus, subtract selection. Okay, then you take new layer. After selecting that shape, you fill with black color. Alt backspace and hide the original layer. So it has been filled with black color. Control D. Take move tool. Select the layer and move it somewhere here. So got it. If you want, you can make it a little bit bigger also. So like this also we can create anything. You can put some animal photos, any photo you can keep it there, and you fill with black color, automatically look like this. So only using brush tool you can make this kind of things. So anyone has doubt in this, how to use brush tool? We have lots of brush presets. You just try this everything. Anyone has doubt in this?
No, no.
Okay. So I'll create one more new document. Okay. We'll see some text effect. So example, if we see in this elephant layer, we haven't given the shade of the elephant. Okay. So how to give the shade of our elephant? So just to select the elephant layer for giving drop shade effect. And after that, right click on that, go to blending option, and we'll be seeing drop shadow over here. Click on the drop shadow and make sure that preview is enabled. Click on the drop shadow, and drop shadow distance you can give where you want, and spread size and the size of the shadow. Okay, so if it looks like too big, reduce the size, and spread level also you decrease, and shadow direction you can choose. So I'll give full bottom, and the distance you can give. See, just rotate these values and you can check where you want. But the problem is it won't look that much good because the sunlight is totally this side. So what you can do, just hide the effect if you don't want, and this only you duplicate once again, Control J. That elephant layer only you duplicate, and go for load selection as I thought already. Load selection. So the elephant layer will get selected again. You fill with the color which you want. Alt backspace. Then Control D, Control T to adjust, reduce the size. See, and you can move wherever you want. So before that, what I'll do, press Control D and right click, flip horizontal. And reduce the distance. Actually, this elephant don't have much shadow because this building also don't have shadows. So the better way, we can create brush tool, take brush tool, take black color and choose soft edge and just paint it and this direction. So it should look like shadow, that's it. Bring it bottom of the elephant layer. Then reduce the opacity level. And we can give some blending mode also, like multiply or overlay. So as your requirement, you increase or decrease the shadow depth. So I'll give soft light. Yeah. So not, so this is enough. So now you got it. Shadow you can give in any methods. Okay. Now we'll see more about text options. Take text tool and just type whatever you want. Press, then take a move tool and let it be here only. Select text. If you want any color, see here also you can change the color of the text, or just select the color which you want and the color will be changed automatically. Then press after taking move tool, press Ctrl T. So you can give size, because there are only few sizes. Are example, when you are in the text option, here you can't give more than 72. Okay, but you can type it. But instead of that, the better way, you can use move tool also. But when you want like fixed size means, you can use text option. Okay, you can give the size as your requirement. Okay, so we have different types of fonts also. You can choose which font you want. Let me use that font only. Yeah. So I just type the text. I want to give some style to the text. Right click on the text option. Before we give in drop shadow, no, same thing you go. Blending option. Give drop shadow to this. And just increase the shadow size and spread level and distance where you want. Spread level I'll decrease and distance I'll increase. So you can give drop shadow to text also. Again I'll go to blending option. So click on the bevel and emboss. After clicking on bevel and emboss, increase the size of the bevel. Okay. So it has now soft bevel. Make it a sizzle hard and reduce the size now. Yes, this is enough. And depth, how much you want, shadow depth of the bevel. Little bit I'll increase the shadow, the depth. In the bevel and emboss, you can see contour and texture. Click on the texture. So you can give like still effect you can give, and just adjust the scale value and till you get this still texture, you adjust. Yeah, this is enough. Actually, this is concrete. Little bit you adjust. Or else you can change the texture option. We have some default textures. You can choose which one you want. Yes. Now you go for contour. After contour, just adjust the values. You can see some other difference. So which one you want, you can select in this. I think this one I like. and adjust how much. Decrease and increase. So you can create your own texture also. After giving OK, you can give different color also. Just to select the text layer. If you want to make it black, alt backspace. So dark gray. So just to select which one you want. You can create your own text styles. So I'll press Ctrl T. I'll reduce the size and give OK. To edit that again, see in the bottom we have effects. Double click on that, automatically it will open. So always you can adjust this. So this kind of still text we can create. Now we'll create some fantasy text. Okay, just to type and select, give some different font style which should look like fantasy. Not good. Yes. So after typing, just press Ctrl T. Increase the size as your requirement. Give enter. And give some separate color for this. I'll give a pink color, alt backspace. Then go to the blending option. And now you give bevel and emboss. Increase the size a little bit and make sure that it is smooth. And if you want, you can increase the softness value how much you want, and don't give any contour or texture value. Then go for drop shadow if it is required, but actually I don't want drop shadow because I'm going to give outer glow. I clicked on outer glow and select the glow color. I'll choose pink only, and the blend mode you give as normal. Okay, otherwise it won't be visible. And opacity level little bit increase, and now size increase, the glow size, and the spread level also. Don't give too much spread level. Yes, then give OK. And this white background you make it to dark, alt black color, alt backspace. So like this, you can create your own font design and all. And whenever you don't want, just hide these effects. It will become normal. Now only I don't want bevel and emboss means only that one you can hide. So for this also. So where you have to go? Right click on this blending option, and or else you can click here also. The bottom we have FX. That FX if you click, you can get that option. FX blending option. You select the layer, which layer you want to give that effect. So today what all will be seen? Pen tool and how to add points and delete points, and path selection tool, direct selection tool, and more about text options and quick selection. That's it. Tool wise, these are the tools, and more about brush tool we seen. And one more option is called blending option, which is more important. Not only like this, you can create your own text texture also by using pen tool. So example like this, you can create your own texture. Take as a new layer and fill with any color you like. And for this also you can apply blending modes. Right now it is not looking that much good, but once you apply some blending options, it will look totally different. I'll give sizzle heart. If you want to enable textures, actually you can give water effect and all by using textures. So example, I want to give like water, so enable contour also, apply some different types of contour. Yeah. Now we go to this, select this again, give watercolor. This one. I think this is good. Again, edit this. Go for contour value and adjust the values. Use something else. So like this and all you can make it. That blending option, just you try it, automatically it will come. So this quick selection is, it's not recommended. Only when you have plain object, that time you can use. Example, this kind of option and all you can select by using quick selection. Okay, but otherwise don't use. Example, if you want to select this elephant, select the elephant layer. So you can select the elephant quickly by using quick selection. So only the elephant would get select. I can't hear your voice, ma. Hello.
Ma'am, is
Hello.
there any shortcut for quick selection, ma'am?
Yes, W. If you press W, see almost every shortcuts, if you click on the tool, right click on the tool, it will show there only. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
So for any tools, just there only it will display. You move the mouse there itself. Quick selection you can use for reselecting the objects. But here it is not recommended. In the original layer, it is not recommended to use. In this image, it is not recommended. Because if you select including the other parts, it will get select. Again, you have to do minus. And if you see the edges, it won't be that much good. And this and all, you can't select properly. That's it. So, okay. So this is enough. So anyone has doubts or any questions?
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, you said yesterday that you will be sending the link. No, ma'am.
Actually, I don't have a group. Is there any WhatsApp group for you people?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not there in the group. Okay, I'll ask the manager to add me. So then I'll send you.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Anything else?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Is there class for tomorrow, ma'am?
Tomorrow is Sunday, no? There is no class. Tomorrow is holiday. Again, Monday
Thank
we
you,
have
ma'am.
class.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. That's it. Then, thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.